The channel Incrível Biology presents How to Plant Hydrangeas.
Hydrangeas are well known for their large, colorful blossoms and can be found growing in many areas of the world. There are many species and varieties of hydrangeas, which produce blossoms in a wide array of colors and shapes. They are relatively easy to grow, as long as you plant them in the right conditions as described below. Part 1: Planting hydrangeas. 1. Check your species hardiness zone. One of the most popular hydrangea species, Hydrangea macrophylla, does best in hardiness zones 6 to 9, with minimum winter temperatures of -10 to +25 degrees Fahrenheit, -23 to -7 degrees Celsius. A few species can tolerate zone 4 conditions, -30 degrees Fahrenheit per -34 degrees Celsius, including H. arborescens and H. paniculata. 2. Know the safest times to plant. Hydrangeas may suffer when planted in hot temperatures or frost. Container-grown hydrangeas are best planted in the garden during spring or fall. Bare-root hydrangeas without soil should be planted in early to mid-spring so they have time to adapt to their new location. 3. Choose a place in your yard that gets a mixture of sun and shade. Ideally, the hydrangea should get several hours of sun each day, but be protected from the hottest afternoon sun by a wall or other barrier. If this is not possible in your yard, select a location with bright partial shade throughout the day. 4. Allow enough space for it to grow substantially. Hydrangeas can grow to become 4 foot by 4 foot bushes, 1.2 m x 1.2 m. Research your species and variety online if you want a more accurate idea of how large your hydrangeas will grow. 5. Prepare rich, porous soil. Mix compost into your soil if it is low in nutrients. If your soil is dense or mostly clay, mix in pine bark or other mulch material in order to prevent water from forming pools around the plant. 6. Loosen the roots. Roots can become tangled or clustered together, which makes it harder for them to grow out into the soil once they're planted. This can limit the amount of nutrients the plant absorbs. To loosen your roots, cut a few of the outside roots, then gently shake the roots apart. Once the inner roots are free, they will be able to spread out into the soil. 7. Plant the hydrangeas in a spacious hole carefully. Dig a hole about as deep as the root ball or potting container, and 2 or 3 times as wide. Carefully lift the hydrangea and place it in the hole. Be careful not to scrape or break the roots while moving the plant. 8. Fill the hole halfway with soil, a little at a time. Press the soil gently together as you fill the hole to remove air pockets and provide support to hold up the plant. Stop when the hole is approximately halfway filled. 9. Water the hole, let drain, then fill the rest of the hole with soil. Water the half-filled hole thoroughly, then leave it to drain for at least 15 minutes, or until there is no standing water. Fill in the rest of the hole in the same way you were filling it before, pressing down small portions of soil at a time. Stop when the roots are covered. Do not bury any more than 1 inch, 2.5 centimeters, of the trunk or stem. 10. Water the plant frequently for the first few days. Newly transplanted plants may not yet have roots functioning at full capacity, so it's important to water them well. Water once more when you're finished filling the hole, then water daily for the first few days after planting. 11. Reduce the watering, but keep the soil damp. Once the hydrangea is established in its new location, water whenever the soil is about to dry out. Make sure that you give it a deep watering each time, not just a sprinkling of water. The soil should be kept somewhat moist, but not soggy. Hydrangeas do not usually require additional care, and often grow or bloom without difficulty. If your hydrangeas wilt or dry out, construct a shade to block the sun during the afternoon. You can also try using mulch. If the winter forecast predicts unusually cold or prolonged frost, or if you are planting in a lower than recommended hardiness zone, see above, you may need to provide winter protection for your hydrangeas. Coming soon full video on the channel. Leave your comment and like. Thank you. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell.